What is going on, people? Johnny Screams here, and today I am bringing you my final video of 2021. Today I'm going to be going through my top 10 albums of the year list. Starting at number 10 is going to be Brand of Sacrifice, Lifeblood. They're a Canadian deathcore band, and you guys should definitely check them out if you're into heavy music. I've seen these guys a couple times, and I really love this band. Moving on to number 9, it's another deathcore album. I don't know if you guys know the band Signs of the Swarm, but they're an incredible band. They released an absolute banger of an album this year called Absolver, and it really kicked my shit in hard. The breakdowns are nasty. There's a little bit of a melody and symphonic aspect to it. Really love that album. Coming in at number 8, Gojira, Fortitude. I'm sure a lot of people know Gojira. They're a super popular band. I'd classify them as like progressive metal, I guess, and they do some of the greatest guitar riffs in the world right now. I love Gojira. Their new album is amazing. Coming in at number 7, it's another deathcore band, and if you can tell, I like my music heavy. Distant is a deathcore band from the Netherlands, I believe, and they're such a consistently heavy band. I love the breakdowns. Everything about this band is amazing. Go check them out. Coming in at number 6, Gemini Syndrome, The Raising. This is going to be a band that few people will have ever heard of. They're kind of like a metal-influenced rock band. They're very unique, and the lead singer has an amazing voice. They write super catchy music, and not a lot of people know them. So if you guys are like into metal influenced rock music kinda, I would definitely recommend checking out Gemini Syndrome. They're an amazing band. Moving on to number 5, and I know this is a top 10 albums list, but I am including EPs in this one because there were a couple of EPs that dropped this year that were absolutely amazing and definitely worthy of being on my top 10 albums list of the year. So coming in at number 5 is Lorna Shore's latest EP. It's called And I Return to Nothingness, and it features the hit single To the Hellfire with their new vocalist Will Ramos, and I absolutely love the band Lorna Shore. I know it wasn't a full album they released this year, but even a 3-song EP was so amazing to me that it's on my top 10 albums of the year list, because specifically To the Hellfire by Lorna Shore is one of my favorite songs that I've heard in years. I love this band. I love everything they're doing, and so you're damn right I was going to put them on my top 10 albums of the year list. Let's keep moving. Number 4. This is a band that a lot of people in the metalcore scene are going to know. It's going to be Architects, For Those That Wish to Exist. Architects released an amazing album at the beginning of this year, so it's quite a while ago now, but a couple songs like Libertine and Little Wonder off of that album were some of my top songs of the year. Again, amazing riffs. I love the band Architects. Let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be a band that some people might know of. They're called The Browning. They are an electronic deathcore / metalcore style band, and they released a new album this month called End of Existence, and it combines, heavy metal with electronics in such a cool and unique type of way. I've been a fan of this band for a while, and I feel like they were so ahead of their time. Now you see a bunch of bands using symphonics and electronic music incorporated with metal music all across the board. But these guys, The Browning, have been doing it for over a decade now, and so I've always been a big fan of them. Their latest album was amazing as well, and they took the number 3 spot on my top 10 albums of the year list. Let's go on to number 2. And I mentioned this earlier with the Lorna Shore EP that I'm counting EPs on my top 10 albums of the year list. So that being said, my number 2 is another EP. It is Clouds by NF. And I know this is kind of breaking the streak I have here of metal music, but this is actually a rap album. There's never been an artist outside of the metal genre that has really grabbed my attention like NF has. I love NF. He's an amazing rapper. He's becoming super popular these days. And this latest EP of his was just amazing. I find all of his music is so incredible because he's spitting verses about being a sad boy, and I relate to that like a motherfucker. I love his music. So shout out to NF Clouds coming in at number 2. And so all that's left is my number 1 album of the year. And so that being said, my album of the year for 2021 was Ice9 Kills, Welcome to Horrorwood. This band is a metalcore band, and they incorporate so much more into their band than just music, but they go above and beyond, making these intricate music videos, and they almost make it like a movie, and every song that they write is written about a famous horror movie, and they love to storytell and go above and beyond. And on top of that, the music is so catchy. I love Ice9 Kills. Their lead singer Spencer has such a catchy voice. They write such catchy choruses, and I can't say enough good things about Ice9 Kills. I was so pumped they released a new album this year. I had a feeling I would love it, but it exceeded expectations. It's an amazing album. Pretty much every single song on Welcome to Horrorwood is a banger, and I highly recommend anybody who's into metalcore music, go check them out. I love that band. I'm going to put up my full top 10 list right here on screen right now. And I just want to thank everybody in the metal scene for providing us such a good year in metal music. There's a lot of good shit released this year, and I had the privilege of being able to talk about it on this YouTube channel, which was a blast. And so that's my list for this year. If you guys made it this deep in this video, let me know your album of the year for 2021. And if you guys want to leave a full top 10 list, feel free. I would love to read those. Other than that, I just want to say thank you to everybody for checking my channel out in 2021. It's been a fun year, and I think we're going to grow exponentially in 2022. So thanks for being a part of this journey. My name is Jonny Screams, and I will see you guys next year. Peace.